Woo! Well, guys, I got my lab work back and the green light to tell all of you where I get my TRT, and I'm feeling good. If you have not already watched the Everything I'm Taking video, please make sure you go back and watch that. This way you're not in the dark with what I'm talking about in this here video. But in that one, I told all of you that I am going to give you guys my lab results after doing my TRT injections subcutaneously through my belly fat as opposed to intramuscularly. So I wanted to see what the results would be, if they were going to be higher, lower, the same, and we would work from there. And also, I got the green light from my TRT clinic, so you guys know where to go get pharmaceutical grade, doctor approved, doctor monitored testosterone and loads of other male enhancements to make you feel like a man, baby. So in order for me to talk about the lab work and have it make sense to you all where we can paint a nice pretty picture, we have to go back to the beginning. March of 2021 through September of 2021, I took nothing because March and April I spent in the hospital. Then I had another major surgery in September of 2021 where they made my new stomach. And yeah, I went to the gym back and forth, but it really wasn't going back to the gym to get jacked. It was more going to the gym just to get out of the house, be healthy, and create content. So there was no intention at all of getting jacked, tan, and juicy AF in that time because I still had the bag and I was still going through my own mental phase, and I knew that one day the bag would be gone and we could get jacked again. So in September of 2021, my testosterone was at a whopping 155. So I was below normal and I felt every bit of that. So my doctor at the time did not want to rock the boat. They said you still had surgeries coming up, yada, yada, yada. They made all the excuses. So instead of putting me back on TRT, they put me on HCG and Clomid. I did that for 3 months. In December of 2021, my numbers came back at 259, still under the normal range. So that's when I was like, I got to switch doctors. I need to get back on test. This HCG Clomid is not doing the trick, and they did not want to prescribe me testosterone. So I found a doctor that would. I started right away, and in May, my lab results came back, and I was up to 436. That was 5 months being on TRT and nandrolone decanate, which is, everybody knows it as DECA. 200 milligrams a week of testosterone cypionate, 160 milligrams a week of DECA. That brought me back in the middle of the normal range. November of 2022, my results came back at 677. So we're moving in the right direction. We're getting closer to that high end. Since November of 2022, I did not touch my glutes. I didn't touch my shoulders. I didn't touch my quads with a needle. I was doing subcutaneous injections where you take a little insulin pin, you jab it right in your stomach fat like you would do HGH or your HCG, or there's probably a bunch of other things that you put subcutaneously as well. But I wanted to test it out to see what happened because I despise pinning my glutes. The sub-Q in the stomach is quick, it's painless, it takes 30 seconds and you're done. So I wanted to see, with all the new research out there, I've talked to many people that know what the hell they're doing, especially Jason Huge Huh, CEO and owner of Steel Supplements. He said there's so much research now, give it a shot. 3 months, I did not touch anything other than sub-Q in the belly. And in March of 2023, the results came back at 871. So I am still moving in the right direction of where I should be, and all I am taking is 200 milligrams of testosterone cypionate a week, and I am taking the BPC 157, which I believe, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, has nothing to do with your testosterone. So yeah, I'm not even taking the nandrolone decanate anymore. It's just test sip, 200 mgs a week, doing it sub-Q. The numbers are still going up. All of my free testosterone has always been on the higher end through all those lab results. It's always like a little bit higher than it should be. And this is no different. It's still sky high. So from what the experts say, the free testosterone is the test that you use to build muscle. So I should be able to build some good muscle. So I'm very excited about that. Sub-Q has worked for me for the past 3 months, and I'm never touching my glutes again. All right, where to get the good stuff, baby? Here we go. I told you in the last video that once I got the green light from the TRT clinic, I would let you guys know exactly where to go to get the good stuff. However, there's a little kink in this whole thing. The place that I've been getting my TRT from for the past year did not want me to publicly state their name. They did not want me to tell all the tens and tens of you that may go over there to inquire about getting legal, safe, doctor-monitored, doctor-approved TRT. They didn't want anything to do with it. However, I have good news. The place that I've been getting my BPC 157 since December is also a rejuvenation clinic. They're based out of Orlando, Florida. They have a Pittsburgh location as well. They are called Aspire Rejuvenation, and they do it all. They do more than the old clinic that I went to. They do TRT, they do HGH, they do peptides, they treat men, they treat women. They get you feeling like you were supposed to feel for your age, and they're amazing. I had a conference call with the owner of the company. I said, listen, I don't want anything out of this. I don't want to be a brand ambassador. I don't want to do anything. I just want a place that I could let the people that watch my videos know if they want to get TRT or be considered for TRT and be monitored by a doctor and know that they're getting real stuff, pharmaceutical grade. I want to know that I could name drop you guys and you would have no problem taking them on. They said, Robert, absolutely. Again, they have 2 locations in the United States right now. I think they're making like 5 or 6 more all throughout the country. But you do not have to live in Orlando, Florida, or Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in order to work with them. I live in New Jersey. They do everything via Zoom call. So you go to their website, you fill out the little form, the contact form, or the application form, you fill everything out. The only thing that Robert Frank can do for you is in the section where it says, how did you hear of us? Make sure you say either Robert Frank or the Glorious House of Gains podcast. That will let them know that I sent you, and there's no freebies, unfortunately. There's no percentages off or anything like that. However, they did promise that if they see my name in the recommendation list, that they will bump you up as far up the list as they can because they do get pretty packed with appointments. So that's the best I could do. But guess what? You get a consultation faster. That means that you get your stuff faster. That means you start feeling better faster. So that's really all I could do for you. Everything is shipped within a week. You have a consultation with a doctor via a Zoom call. You go over all your concerns. They go over their concerns. They send you the lab work that you go. You can go to your own blood work place, whether it's LabCorp, Quest Diagnostics, wherever you get your blood work done. You go there. You do your thing. The lab sends the results to the doctor, and they review it. They say, okay, everything looks good. Time to go, baby. So I hope that helped everybody out. Aspire Rejuvenation. I used the one in Orlando, Florida. Again, I live in Jersey, so you don't have to go there. You can do everything over the phone, over a little Zoom call, through the phone, MacBook, whatever you got, baby. It's time to get healthy, most importantly. And if getting jacked comes with it, who's complaining? Let's go.